there, Chad here. Thanks for joining me. This is Rising Star 2 with the band Inches from Glory on their East Coast tour. And we are in Wilmington, Delaware. We just did a concert this night and we are going to crash. I think we're going to write a song is what we're going to do and head to, I think, Philadelphia the next day. I think that's where we're going. Looks like it. Yep, we'll be heading to Philadelphia and looking forward to that. I do want to say this real quick. I want to congratulate the real life band Inches from Glory. They completed a 3-state tour, I guess, over the last since my last recording anyway, and it was very successful. They had a great time. I was really glad to hear that for them. All right, well, we're going to work first. We've already merged up song parts, it looks like. I don't remember doing that, but I guess we did. And we're going to try writing a song here. I think maybe the idea was I was just going to jump outside and drive to the next city. But since we're in the hotel, we might as well write a song. That's what I'm thinking. We already paid for the room, right? And let's see. So we have some 25s here. That's actually good. We had been using all of Angel's 25s and 30s. So let's try Topher's. Let's see. He's got a homegrown. He's got... Yeah, let's try one of Topher's here. Let's go with, I don't know, this one. We'll maybe have to back it out if we can't find good matches. I don't think we're going to hit 100 with this one, but we could get close. Here's some 20s, yeah. That'll work. How we do on rhythm then? I'd really like to try to get to 90, so another 20, and there it is. We can get to 90. We'll take that. We'll take that, getting to 90. This is a homegrown sound, and... I don't know what's a good name for this one. I don't know where I put my list of awesome song names. So Heart and Home, how's that? That's what we'll go with. I didn't pay attention to what level we might want this song to be from an energy perspective. Let's go with low. Feels like a slow song title, right? And then, it's a technical song. Well, that's kind of good. Kiwi, Xavier, and Topher. Not going to win any awards, probably. Not enough parts by one person. Preferably all four would be by the same person. I could toss in my homegrown lyrics there, but we don't need to do that. Let's see if there's any other melodies we could pick up with Topher. Be a Topher one here. Let's go ahead and do that. That dumbs down the difficulty just a hair. And that's not the worst thing. Yeah, I think we're okay with that. Yeah, all right. So we are going to finish writing song. And, today is when MTV kicked off, August 1st of 1981. I actually remember that day. Yes, I am that old. So any experience gained today will be tripled. That is always a plus. And I did just remember one other thing, but let's go to Philadelphia first. We're going to go ahead and get there. And we will drive. I don't want there to be any problems with that. So we are going to go visit, if I can find one, a print shop. There's one right here. So we are going to, we'll just drive it. Yeah, we'll just drive it. 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. 4 blocks, hang a right. We can do that. Somebody pointed out in a comment, hey, you didn't make t-shirts for your tour, and they were exactly right. We made a banner and we made an album cover. I didn't make t-shirts, so we're gonna go make t-shirts real quick, and then we will go and finish our gig. We'll have freshly printed. So I'm just gonna say that the order was late. That's what I really think happened. So t-shirt designer, and we're going to copy a design as a shirt. We don't need to save this one, and it's a new beginning, if I recall. Ooh, that's not pretty, is it? Let's see what we can do here. So if we grab that and we move that more to the center, maybe make it a little smaller. It looks a little janky there. That's much better. We could rotate it a little more again. I kind of like how that's at. And I almost like how it looks like it's trying to land on the ledge of New Beginning. That's kind of cool. Yeah, but let's grab this guy then and left to right him. Can't quite. Yeah, I'm not going to quite get that where I was thinking maybe would be cool, but we can do that. Yeah, I'm good with that. That's a good t-shirt design. We got plenty of money to buy it. I'll print it. So we'll do that. And this is going to be a New Beginning t-shirt. Are you sure you want to buy it? Yes. A New Beginning t-shirt. There we go. Done. And then we go back, buy band t-shirts. We only have 700 in stock. Let's go ahead and let's get up to 1,000 even. I would love there to be a day where we get 1,000 shirt sales. So that's going to be what, $2.99 is what it's really going to be. We can type that in here. There we go. That'll give us 1,000 in stock. We do have the merch person to fill those out for us, so we're in good shape there. One other thing we could stand to do is see what other crew members we have. I know we only have the merch person. Wouldn't be the worst thing to go ahead and start seeing about getting like a sound engineer, particularly when you find an affordable one, and there is one right there. We're going to go ahead and hire that one. And anyone else? We don't have to hire everything right away. I think that's a mistake. I think you should kind of ease into it because your expense starts going up and then you're not making the money yet because you're still not quite good enough. But if you can start to mitigate the problems with hiring a few, that can be helpful. Just don't do it all at once. I think that's a mistake. And the guitar, we haven't had a lot of guitar. I usually have keyboard and drum problems. That's what it feels like always happens. I don't see a drummer. Yeah, there isn't a drum guy here. We do have a singer, but that's way too expensive. I do not pay more than $200 unless there's a really, really, really important reason for it. Like you have to have a stage manager for certain venues. In fact, having a stage manager maybe is a good next move because that could be why we're not getting the gigantic venues because we don't have one yet. So maybe we'll go ahead and do that. We'll grab a sound engineer and a stage manager. There we go. And we're off. Now we will head around the corner. As I recall, we are like a block from, we're a block from the theater we're going to be playing in. We'll come back down around here. There we go. And this is our typical set we've been using. I try to remember to always sort on this and make sure I'm not doing anything dumb. Homegrown isn't that well liked just yet in this place. So we're going to want to drop that one if we can. And we can. Got to pick up a blue. Well, we'll grab this one. What else? Anything else? We have a lot of homegrown songs. They don't like those here in Pennsylvania. That's interesting. Nonetheless, we'll go with this. Standing on the outside. What else might be good here? Honor code is not ready for performance. This one is not ready for performance. They very much could like Wi-Fi in the Wilderness, though. Let's drop Lonely Crowd and go with Wi-Fi. This one all the way up here. In fact, I think we'll do it this way. Shouldn't make a big difference. All right. Well, the songs that they should like, we've got those kinds in here. I am a little concerned. I think we saw that we did run out of energy by the time this song comes on. And maybe it wouldn't be the worst thing to drop the Cool Kids table, move this one to the very top, and then drop in here Authority Figure. Whoops. Well, that was a mistake. Freedom Learns to the top. Authority Figure we'll put right here. That should be safe. And away we go. We're up to 10 in our popularity. That's fantastic. $1,800 folks. Half of them have to buy a t-shirt to come close to selling all our shirts, but that's okay. I don't think we're going to expect that just yet. We didn't even get to 100% there. I'm disappointed in that, but it's all right. Looks like almost everybody, if not everybody, leveled. That can be good. And yeah, 75 shirts. Not bad. So we are pulling in about 1,200 ourselves. Manager gets his cut. And then we're paying about 151 for crew. So this tells me we did not have to use the stage manager. Because if you recall, both people we hired were about $150. one was 151. I don't remember exactly what the other one was. Looks like it was only the one person got used. So we didn't use the stage manager because we didn't need him, so we didn't pay him. I like that. I like that. You can hire a pyrotechnics person too. Same deal. They won't get paid unless there actually is a venue that can use pyrotechnics. Okay, so anything else jumping out at me? Broken Photographs is very popular. That's jumping out at me. So, yep, we knew that. We knew that was a well-liked song. We kind of, no surprises here. So let's move on. Head to the next place. Everybody leveled. We'll take care of that real quick. Oh, I don't know. What do we want to do? Playing is extremely important, as we know, and we'll bump that up for him. Kiwi is our music writer, but again, playing is important for all of these folks. There we go. And yeah, I think that'll do it. Next up, let's try Angel. I'm going to go ahead and bump her writing, lyrics, and her stage presence. Topher, he's maxed out on production, which is good. He needs some stage presence and playing. We'll come back and get those middle ones in the near future. I kind of creep this one up. After you get to a certain point and you have a manager, it becomes a lot less useful, but I do want to continue to creep it up until it's maxed out and give him some stage presence. He's kind of the front man in a sense. There you have it. Okay, next up, we're going to go to the map. We're going to go to Scranton. Heading to Scranton. There we have it. We're at Chloe Cornett Theater today. Yeah, it's an easy enough drive. We'll just do that one. And there it is. Next to the Plain Star. Okay. Well, we're still in Pennsylvania, so the attitudes are going to be about the same. Not just about the same, they will be the same. Okay, so let's see. Well, let's drop straight and narrow and standing on the outside in there. So let's get rid of authority figure and structure in society. Let's drop these in. Maybe go this route just to get it some variety. That's really what we're aiming for here. Actually, I'm going to jump this one out too and get table for one since it is starting to age. I missed something, didn't I? Okay, usually we have 3 reds at the top. I feel like I messed something up here. Let's go with that. Okay. I think that'll get it done. $2,000 people in attendance. That is great. Okay, we did not nail it here. I have a feeling I messed this up. I have a feeling, yeah. It's okay, that's on me, if that's what happened. Photograph is 0.13, that is great. Our popularity, getting some bumps there. How many shirts? 56, okay. 38 copies of our album, that's good too. And let's look at the set. Yeah, I didn't quite get this right. I should have, I'm not sure what I should have done. Probably not have the second blue. I think that's what it comes down to. So I need to rethink that. And I didn't notice that happening last time. Maybe it didn't. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it too much. I know now. There we go. And we're going to head over to Hartford, Connecticut. On our way. Audrey Sims Theater today. Another one that is right here. So we will just drive up to it. Should have looked at the home to see what they run. You can kind of guess what the houses are going to run. There's, I think, 5 models. They're always incremental based on their type in each one. There's the lowest priced, next, as you would expect. What difference is the different size of the city makes those, there is a multiplier on those. And I do like to know what I'm looking at in various parts of the country. And we're going to drop Joshua's song. We're in a different city, so let's see what we've got here. They still don't like homegrown here. Oh, homegrown is nationally not terribly popular. That's fine. It's good to know. We have a lot of homegrown songs, though. But that's okay for now. Roots Run Deep is one of those, and it's a smiley face song, but yep, it is what it is. So let's check out up here. Welcome to the Inside. Maybe we add that. We got rid of the one blue song. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Can't play this one yet. We knew that. Can't play this one yet. The Order of Things. Well, maybe instead of Broken Photographs, we'll give that one a try. Broken Photographs is doing great, but it doesn't hurt to toss something else in there every once in a while. Let's go with that. The other alternative is we could get rid of Welcome to the Inside. We could put Broken Photographs on there. We get rid of Straight and Narrow, and we put in Structure in Society. Yes, we're going to go that route. That's actually how we want it, right there. Boom, 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 boom. All right, let's see if that one works for us. We are up to 10.22. Okay, well, a little better. A little better. I think we got the energy levels right this time. I'm realizing on the triple point day, I did not maximize that. And that was kind of, I guess when I'm on tour, that's kind of by design. I typically just want to get through the tour. I think that's a reasonable way to approach it. Almost 100 shirts sold. Really happy about that. I guess we're selling them for about $8 each now. That is good. Let's see what else. Anything else we learn here? We made 800 plus the shirts, 1,500 plus 300 here. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. And they loved Broken Photographs. I forgot what the other one was that had a star on it that we were looking forward to playing. Was it Structure? It wasn't Structure in Society. I don't remember which one it was. Probably might have been this one. I don't know. Anyway, let's move on. There we go. Not bad. Standing on the outside, they don't love it. Table for one, they don't love it. That's okay. We expect that. So again, nothing jumping out at me there. Where do we go on Sunday? We need to be in Providence, Rhode Island. And right now we are in Hartford, Connecticut. Why don't we go to Boston? See if we can make some friends. We'll go to Boston. We'll see if we can make some friends. Visit a show or two the next 2 days, and then head down to Rhode Island. Always love the inspirational thing. We all get song ideas. It's fantastic. So a couple of things we can do here. There's a hotel here right across from a pub where we can earn some points. And maybe the best news is there's a mowing job we can do here. Notice that our cash is up to 42,000. We were at 39 not too long ago. So this cash job is not terribly important, but what we can do is come out and busk. And I do enjoy the busking. I do wish the game allowed you to like focus on specific songs that you wanted, like try to do something different with. I guess that's how I would do it as a play mechanic. Why are you doing this? Well, we're going to play with the song, but ultimately that it would give you either exposure for the song or improve the quality. Maybe not the quality. Well, yeah, that would be great too, wouldn't it? If you can improve the quality of the song or simply improve your playing skill of the song, that would be fantastic. So you go out, you busk, maybe you get to pick 2 songs that are going to improve by 1 point, if nothing else, so that you just continue to grow. As we know,
What'll it be?
What'll it be? Well, let's see if they have an open spot tomorrow. They don't, and they only have one band here tonight, but that's okay. That's okay. If they had an open spot tonight, that would have been fantastic. We'll be back on Monday, though.
Y'all up there.
Well, thank you. And we're going to go ahead and go in. Watch the show. There it is. Waxes in the increase. Let me set machine for a second. Okay, Xavier has an idea. Spent a little more money. That's okay. Relation with the pub went up 4. And so what we should see here is in this city, we should have a 0.4 reputation. That's good. That's good. We come back in a couple of days. That might impact how many people show up to see us. And then we're going to run right next door or around the corner. We'll go to Sandy's Hotel. I like that. My mom was Sandy. And there it is. We'll take that. Not too high priced. I don't feel like busting things up today. Of course, last time I said that, I pulled the sink out of the wall, didn't I? And we are going to write a song. We will... You know what? For whatever reason, when I saw this before, I was thinking this was the number of merged pieces, and I skipped right past that, didn't I? So there we go. We want to combine song parts here. This will get it done. And I had been going and kind of targeting the low-end songs with prejudice, right? I was being very explicit in going after those. Today, we're just going to try to match things and get through the process. Some ones here. Doesn't hurt to eliminate as many of these as possible, but I kind of just want to, well, I kind of want to be done with it. Although here, I think we're going to end up doing several of these in a row because there's so many floating ones. I want to get these out of here. We might have a couple more for the future, certainly some 3s. So that's good. And we'll write a song. Let's come down here. Let's look at lyrics. For Angel, we have Outcast. Is Outcast in or out? It is neither. That's good. Homegrown is out. So we're going to go with Outcast. I feel like we're more limited on rhythms than anything else. That kind of always feels that way for me. I'm not sure why. Xavier has a 20 here. That's as good as we're going to do with this particular lyric anyway. Have some 20s there. Any 25s from Kiwi? We have a 25 from Kiwi and it's still basic. So the song won't be too complex. Come down here. We could use a 20 or a better. Oh, there's a 20. Look at that. Anybody else? Let's take that 20. We'll do it. Okay, this is an Outcast song. Oh boy. Dreams I never had. That feels good. We'll make that a high energy song. I don't know. I feel like all the song titles I come up with make really mellow song names, but you know, there you have it. Okay. We have added it to our list and we can look at the city guide and let's go to the famous ornament tonight. Yes, we're going to go there. We'll go ahead and chauffeur. Here we are at the famous ornament. And hopefully we build up a little bit of street cred with these folks. I didn't busk, did I? Oh well. Theoretically, we could do it in the morning, but I think we're just going to go ahead and drive to the next city. Okay, there's our happiness and everything else. We picked up 4 points here, so we should be at 0.8 in reputation. That is great. And yeah, we're just going to head to the next town. So back to Providence. I'm doing my part to keep things weird. And that is going to be a Sunday. Bad road conditions. Never like that. And we've got to go to William Gunder Theater. But here's one of the important things. We fell 81 positions. That's no good, but we did make $3,800 on album sales. Okay, we'll take it. And we'll hit okay and come in here. Real quick, is there a garage nearby? There's one on the way to the venue. Let's hit the garage. So we don't forget. Bad road conditions and all. Arts. Here we go. That is done. Okay, well, I am going to end this episode right here. We'll pick up in the next episode as we're leaving Art's Garage. Thank you for your time this time. This is Rising Star 2, and I hope to see you next time. Fair travels.